Hi, I'm Erin, and today I want to share with you a little bit of my story and what it is I actually do every day as a Beachbody coach. My goal is to keep it short, sweet, and simple, just for you to learn a little bit, and then from there we can talk about some more details. But really, I want to start with my story real quick. I'm a wife and I'm a mom of 3 girls. Before I had kids, I was a high school math teacher. I always did fitness stuff kind of on the side, mainly to keep myself accountable to my own workouts and my fitness and things of that nature. But once I had our first daughter, we knew that I wanted to be at home, and I had that after pregnancy body, right? And I really wanted to get into shape. So a new workout program came out. I did that, and I got in the best shape of my life. I mean, I was blown away. I mean, I had been in fitness for years before I had a baby and never was in shape like I was after I had a baby. So not only did I feel good about myself, and I wanted to share that with other moms, but my husband and I didn't want to have to live paycheck to paycheck. And without me working, I was also afraid of like the depression, not being able to get out, not talking to other moms. So being a Beachbody coach helped me. I still got to have something for me, my own identity, something that helped me connect with other people, and I got to talk to other moms, other women, and it provided income for me and my family. And that was awesome. And at first it started off slow and we didn't really know what this was going to become. But I can tell you that after hard work every day, consistently just working when my daughter napped, after 3 years, I was able to replace my full-time income, and after another couple years I was able to double my full-time income. And so this is something that's really been a blessing to our family. My husband's now able to have another day off during the week, and he's able to help with, we homeschool, so he's able to help with the homeschooling. It's just nice to have more family time. And so my passion now has really been to not only share the fitness side with moms so they can feel confident and good about themselves, but also the financial side, because I know that when you choose to be at home, sometimes that comes with a lot of sacrifices. And I wanted to be able to help lessen that sacrifice for people and to them to live their life to the fullest like they want. So let me share with you really quick what it is I do as a coach. There are 4 things that we are supposed to do every day as a Beachbody coach. The first is personal development, plugging into personal development. Then being a product of the product, doing your workouts, drinking your Shakeology. Then there is inviting and sharing your story. And then the 4th is recognition. So let me share you how all this stuff works every day. Like, what does that mean? How do I implement these 4 things every day? That's what I want to share with you today. Now, let me tell you, first of all, that my schedule now is probably very different than what a new coach would be. So when I first started out, and this is what I tell all my new coaches, I did about an hour to 2 hours a day, and I mainly did it when my daughter napped. Sometimes I would do it if she got up, before she got up in the morning, or during her nap, or when she went to bed. And so I tell new coaches, you don't have to have a certain block of time that you do work. That's what I do now, because that's what works for my family. But most coaches have a lot of other things going on. Like I said, I homeschool in the morning, so that time I don't do any business work. So new coaches, I tell them, you got to find little pockets of time, a half an hour here and there, like I said, in the morning, during lunch, after the kids go to bed, to fit in the work that you need to do. So let me share with you what it is that I actually do and what a day in my life looks like. So in the morning, I get up before the kids wake up, and I do my workout. So I'm being a product of the product. I do my Bible reading, and I do my personal development. Sometimes I will listen to an audio while I'm doing my workout, and then once I go upstairs, I will read some from my personal development book. I also drink my recovery drink right after my workout. And after I do all that reading, hopefully I get it all done before the kids wake up. Sometimes not, just is what it is. And then I drink my Shakeology every morning for breakfast. So those are the things I get, the personal development, being a product of the product, out of the way right away in the beginning of my day. It helps really set me up for the day. So then in the morning after that, I do school. We do school, or during the summer, we're doing playtime with the kids. Then I do my work in the afternoon once my youngest takes a nap. And here is what I do for a day. I want to share with you. I'm going to look at my list a little bit so I don't forget anything, but I do want to share with you what it is I actually do during the day so you can see where and how you can fit these things into little pockets of time during your day. So the first thing that I do is you need to invite people. And a lot of times people at first are like, oh my gosh, that's super scary. So you're not like just randomly messaging people and be like, hey, come be a coach, come join my challenge group. That's not what you're doing. Inviting really just means sharing. So how do you start that off? You start that off by doing private messages. You're just reaching out to people. How are you doing? What's new? How are the kids? Are you going on vacation this year? You're just doing a conversation. And along that way, that conversation, they're gonna ask you what's new with you. So you share what's going on in your life, how the kids are doing, what's happening. And you also say, oh, I'm also on a health and fitness journey. I've been doing a workout program, drinking a superfood shake, and it's making me feel super good. I feel confident. I have more energy. I'm more patient. Whatever is true for you, that's what you share with them. And so as you're doing that and just sharing conversations, people will ask you about what it is you're doing, or they might show interest. And then you would just say at that point, hey, I have an accountability group. Would you be interested in participating? It's very simple. It's supposed to be very natural. I know a lot of times people are like, I don't want to sell to family and friends. And that's fine. I don't want you to just go out. But there are going to be some of your family and friends that do want some help with their health and fitness. So just remember that you share your story, you share it through Facebook. And so like when you're, especially if you're a new coach, when you're starting your first workout program and you're just starting Shakeology, you want to share your journey on Facebook and share with people what you're doing, because then they're going to ask you, so what is it that you're doing and how are your results going? You're basically just reviewing the product, and then you share that with people, and then people will comment below your posts and ask you for more information. At that point, it's called permission marketing. They're asking you for information. That's when you share about a workout program or about Shakeology, however it fits for them, what they need. The other thing I also use is Facebook birthdays. So when it's somebody's birthday, instead of just putting happy birthday on their wall, I will send them a private message and just say, hey, happy birthday, how's it going? What are you doing to celebrate? Right there, I'm just starting a conversation. Okay, so that's really the inviting, the sharing. You're just starting conversations, and as those conversations go, then that's when you extend that invite. So that's the first thing I try to do when I sit down to work is reaching out to new people, following up with those conversations. Okay, so the next thing that I do, sorry, I'm reading my list here real quick. Oh, I check in with my current accountability groups. So I have, right now what we do is we run all of our, we call them challenge groups. They're fitness and accountability groups. Same difference. I run them all through an app on my phone, and I check in with those challengers every day. So they can log on their workouts, their Shakeology, and then every day, me or another coach in there will post something motivational, inspiring, and then I go in and I check on those challengers every day. And then throughout the week, I will email every one of my challengers at least once during the week just to do a check-in to see how they're doing and see if I can help them in any way. Oh, follow-ups. So then the next thing I do is my follow-ups or returning all my Facebook messages. So again, like I said, when we start those conversations, people are going to be asking me about the challenge groups. They're going to be asking me about coaching. And so I have all their names on a list, and I just make sure that I followed up with them so I don't miss anybody. Sometimes I run free groups. I try to run one free group a month. So when I run that free group, I will be checking in with that free group every day. If I'm prepping for that free group, then I will set up the group on Facebook. I will set up some posts that I want to put out on Facebook to let people know about the free group. Team recognition. This is the fourth vital behavior, is to recognize people. So I try to recognize people in my challenge groups, people that did my free group, people on my team. And I also have a Team Shine. Team Shine is the name of my team. I have a Facebook page for all of my coaches, and I check in there every day. And in there, I put updates about trainings that are coming up, about new challenge groups that we're starting. All kinds of information goes in there, but I check on my team every day to answer questions, provide them with some more resources. The other thing that I do is I try to plan out my Facebook posts. So I will take one day or a couple days and I will write out a bunch of Facebook posts to have them ready to go. So that way I can just copy and paste them and post them when I want them to be posted. It makes it super easy, convenient, helps me stay more organized. There are some people who just write their posts every day. I tend to plan mine out and write them out ahead of time. Team training calls. I get on at least 2 team training calls every week. Beachbody has one, and then there's some team training from people on our team, and I listen to both of those calls every week. And those team training calls are just to give us more information to teach us how to be better coaches, to be better leaders, and I make sure that I plug into those every week. That's part of my personal development as well. Sometimes those are the ones I listen to during my workout. And basically, that's it. That's it. I repeat those same steps every day. So as you can see, it's not hard work necessarily. They're simple things that you can fit in throughout your day during various times, depending on what works for you in your schedule. But again, it's the consistency day after day, showing up over time that will produce the results that you want in a business like this. This is not a get rich quick thing. It's about building relationships, building friendships, and about letting people know that you're there for them, to support them, and to be there for them day in and day out. So I hope that helped answer some questions about what it is I do as a Beachbody coach. Please let me know what other questions you have, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.